For the most part, we love living out here in the middle of nowhere. It's the Arizona desert. We can basically do what we want. It's nice and quiet every day. It's just really lovely out here. But there's one thing that we don't like. It's our internet solution. Right now we use a Verizon jetpack. And when we moved out here at the end of 2019, it was relatively decent. It was reliable. It was fast enough. It was good. It was good. But things have gone downhill. We're now dropping calls. Internet is sometimes unusable. This stupid jetpack MiFi device just randomly shuts down all the time. It overheats all the time. It's just a pain in the butt. So Verizon is no longer a workable solution for us. So we are investigating other options for our internet. And I started to do some research, and I discovered T-Mobile home internet. It's $60 a month for unlimited data, no throttling. I've read reports from other users who have used terabytes of data, and they don't see noticeable throttling. So they seem to be sticking to that, and there's no contracts, there's no term limits or anything. So for $60 a month, I think it's a really decent thing to try. So I called up T-Mobile and they sent me their modem and got signed up for service. So in this video, we're gonna try T-Mobile's home internet out here in the middle of nowhere to see if it provides a more reliable internet solution for us. And if it does, I'm burning this thing because I cannot stand it. Let's look in the box and see what's there. Excuse me, Pepper. Excuse me, Pepper. There you go. Looks like we have a box inside of a box. Looks something like this. Okay, let's open the second box. So instead of a little MiFi device like this that you get from Verizon or many other cell networks, T-Mobile has this more complete, bigger router system with a couple of RJ45 Ethernet cables on the back, a USB 3 charger port on the back, a power port at the bottom. And I think the top is an LCD screen where you can see what's going on with it, whether it's connected and the cell signal and things like that. So looks like it comes with a small Ethernet cable, which you may or may not use. If you're all wireless, you won't use this, but I guess it's cool that it comes with one. What's inside? The modem, quick start guide, power cable, and Ethernet cable. Well, I can confirm that it came with what it said it did. And you might be wondering why I'm setting this up in this little corner of our office. It's because we have a WeBoost here, which supposedly connects to T-Mobile as well as Verizon. So I've heard that the location of the T-Mobile modem makes a huge difference to cell reception and things like that. So I'm just going to try it right next to the booster and see if that works well for us.
All right, English. Download the T-Mobile home internet app. I've already done that. Looks like we have 3 of 5 bars at the top.
Alright, so some pros and cons right off the bat. It was very easy to set up. Within 5 minutes of opening the box, we were up and running. The SIM card was already installed. All you had to do was plug it in, wait a couple minutes, configure some things, and it just worked. So that part is great. The not so great part is the speeds are so-so. The signal is somewhat weak. So what I'm gonna do, and I've read that this was a problem with this modem, you really have to find the right spot in your house, the higher the better, to get a good T-Mobile cell signal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in this long extension cord into an outlet here, and I'm literally gonna walk around the house with the modem in my hand so it's always plugged in, and I'm gonna go to each window and just kind of see where the signal is strong inside our house, and then once I find that spot, then we'll figure out how to power it and keep it stationary at that spot. But this is the best idea I have right now to test this thing without turning it off and on and things like that. So So I may have found a quote unquote very good T-Mobile cell network. Or I guess I should say cell tower. We were getting like 2 or 3 bars inside, but we have a cinder block house. But the WeBoost cell booster seems to be doing the job. But it was previously facing south for Verizon. I switched it to face north, and I got an extra bar. So I think we're gonna run with this for the morning, see how it works. If it's consistent 4 or 5 bars, that's pretty good. I'll figure out a way to mount it so it faces north instead. But we're just gonna test with this and see how it goes. But so far so good. So far so good.
I have the best wife ever. Not only does she make fruit in the morning, well, she prepares it, she doesn't actually make it, but she makes, I mean, look at the fruit, so healthy, and then cookies.
Someone's excited.
Cookies. Yeah, I know, cookies. I know. Oh, and granola on top of the fruit, so, but cookies, that's going to be cookies in
Going to be cookies.
a bit.
What do you think?
Someone's excited.
Someone's excited. How come? You like mango, don't you?
Yeah.
So like I told you yesterday, we're going to use a north-facing T-Mobile cell tower because that's the strongest. We were previously using a Verizon tower south of us, but as I said, that one's no longer good, or at least it doesn't seem to be. So we've switched our directional WeBoost antenna to face north at a T-Mobile cell tower that seems to be giving us about 4 bars. We've used it for a day. It's pretty reliable. It's not exactly fiber optic speeds here, but we're out in the middle of nowhere. We don't expect that. We just want something that we can rely on, and that's relatively fast. So this has given us between 15 and 20 megabits a second. We're happy with that. So we're just gonna run this coaxial cable that's hooked up to our WeBoost under the patio and into the house. I'll show you how that works. And I'll also tell you how important that WeBoost is for how we do business out here. Okay, we got the coax run, and I promised I'd tell you a little bit about our WeBoost. This is our WeBoost 4G. We have one on our Airstream as well as one inside the house. And effectively what they do is they just take the cell signal that they get from the outside and they amplify it through this amplifier here for use inside of your house. It has made a world of difference for us. We would never leave home without it. In fact, and I mean that literally, we would never leave home without it because we have one on the Airstream. So we got this one from Amazon, link in description below. It easily adds several megabits a second depending on where you are. If you're in the middle of the city and you have a 5G tower right next to you, it probably won't make a difference. But when you're out in the middle of nowhere like we are, it does make a huge difference. So it runs from the directional antenna outside underneath our garage door and then straight to this WeBoost receiver here. This is what boosts the signal for inside the house. And as you can see, we have our T-Mobile router modem combination thing sitting right next to it. So we're getting the max T-Mobile signal that we possibly can.
And as you can see, we put in a nice little shelf here. We didn't have this before, but since we're doing stuff here now, we thought that we would just have a shelf. This, I want to keep this video family friendly, so I'll just say this incredibly wonderful device is just being stored there for now. Hopefully we will never have to use this again. Sorry, Verizon, you missed out to T-Mobile.
Verizon was great while we were traveling most of the time, but it's just gotten really bad here, and so this is a better solution right now.
And by the way, this video is not sponsored. We're paying our own money for T-Mobile service. If you have auto pay, it's actually $50 a month, not $60. $50 a month for unlimited internet. If you have T-Mobile signal, this is a pretty good deal. And if you're wondering why we didn't get Starlink, it's because Elon Musk has taken his time getting Starlink out here, and we don't want to wait. Verizon internet has just become too crappy, and we did not want to wait for Starlink. But once Starlink does come, we probably will get that too, and we can test these back to back, see which one really performs better. We're going to get better speeds with Starlink, I think, but there's obstructions and those I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But for now, after 24 hours of using T-Mobile, we're pretty happy with the switch. So for now, we'll probably keep Verizon because officially you're not supposed to move the T-Mobile router. I've read stories that people have, but you're really not supposed to. So the nice thing about this is it's so maneuverable, so mobile. It's literally that's it. So if you do have good Verizon signal, this is a good option. But for us, we don't. So that is a better option.
Pepper says, I want to be in the video.
Yeah.
I want to be in the video. I don't care about T-Mobile or Verizon or Starlink. I just want to play.
Yeah.
And my fence is the best thing ever.
Yeah. If you don't know about our fence, it is a mind-blowing life changer. See our previous video for how we put that up. 3,000 square foot fence. These dogs could roam wherever they want, and we don't have to walk them 5 times a day. And by we, I mean Courtney. Yeah.
Yeah. Life changer.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to go back out. Want to go out and play?
This video would not be complete if we didn't at least show you the cookies we were making. Oh boy. Chocolate chip and white chocolate. Oh boy. And look at this. Look at this. Candy corn. Can't really?
First day of fall.
Candy corn in cookies?
It's actually really good when they're in the cookies. I just put one on top for time now. But
It really is
first day of
fantastic.
fall has to have candy corn.
Yes.
You know us from candy corn.
Yes.
If they've been watching for a while, they know.
Our best viewer, and you know who you are, Rick. You know we love candy corn.
Rick's been around a really long time. He's like one of our old time followers, and we love you, Rick.
Okay, that's it for this video. Wave bye. Wave bye.
Bye.
Wave bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. There we
Go
go.
see the puppies.
There we go.
They're cuter.
Hi, bud. Yeah. Where's the other one? Say bye, Pepper. Okay. Yeah.